The social media influencer and motivational speaker is making headlines for the wrong reason. NBC6 reporter Kim Nguyen is live in Miami Beach tonight with more on the arrest of the man known as Brother Polight. Kim.
Yeah, well, Jawan, the suspect surrendered here at the Miami Beach Police Department earlier this week. Police charged him with sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl. We did speak with his lawyer earlier tonight, who says that these charges are false. This is the mugshot of 37-year-old Michael Nowak Jr., also known as Brother Polight, to his more than 300,000 Instagram followers. Miami Beach police arrested Nowak this week for alleged sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl in a hotel room in February. Police say the alleged victim was the daughter of a woman he was romantically linked to. Defense attorney David Terrace says his client is innocent.
Once the evidence is produced, that he is going to be exonerated. So yeah, not guilty, nothing else.
According to the police report, Nowak, a motivational speaker and author who lives in L.A., asked the woman if he could take her daughter to an after party at a club in Miami. The report states Nowak took the teen to his hotel after seeing that the club was closed. Police say the suspect gave the teen alcohol and started dancing and touching the teen inappropriately, groping her breast, inner thighs, and buttocks. It goes on to say Nowak tried to force the teen to perform oral sex on him. The teen allegedly passed out and woke up to Nowak trying to make her throw up.
These are serious allegations, but in any situation, there is always motive. There is always a lot behind the scenes that the public is not going to be able to see.
The report states that the girl's mother found her intoxicated and possibly on drugs, with severe swelling on her mouth and lips. It later states Nowak told the mother not to call police because it would ruin his career. Nowak was served with a DNA warrant in June and surrendered to police on Monday. Terrace says the police report is only an allegation. And Nowak claims to have written more than 90 books. In an interview, he also claims to have several wives.
Many people last year and into this year, like, damn, you know what? I could die right now because I accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish. I got to be with the women I ever wanted to be with. I got the vehicles I ever wanted, you know, all the toys. Most importantly, I set up wealth stewardship. I employed wealth stewardship to the point that I know if I'm not here, my work ethic will perpetuate itself within the confines of the lives of the people that I love and trust. I want to be in a position where I can employ my people, empower my people, add value to my people. I want to be in a position where my children can look and say, man, he thought about me when I was born. Not just he gave me food, clothing, and shelter, subpar food, clothing, and shelter. You know, I don't knock nobody who's struggling. But within the last 3 years, it's wild. I can say I've accomplished everything I ever wanted to accomplish on planet Earth for my whole life. I say that to say that when people look at me and they say, yo, man, those are fake smiles, or he's not really happy, man. He just always look like he happy, or whatever y'all be saying out there. I'm content because I know one desire begets another desire. So I'm not going to go out my way and desire another $400,000 car after another $400,000 car. I ain't going to do that because that's crazy. Hey, what up, though? How you doing, King? Sure. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm content. I did everything. I checked off everything on my list. Over 30 countries I done went to. Boom. I checked it off. I did everything I ever wanted to do. And so you got to understand perspective. You got to understand perspective. You know what I'm saying? That we live in a world that if someone heard that something bad happened to somebody, depending on who they said did the wrong, people might even celebrate the wrong that they think may have happened just because they hate that person. So when you people want to be popular or you achieve success, remember when you pray for rain, you may get mud. Remember that. When you pray for rain, you might get mud. Real talk. And what I mean by that is there's the pros and the cons to success. Sometimes you could be so popular that, like, look, when you're popular and you do nothing but good and you contribute all sorts of positivity, change people's lives, add value to them, make them money, guess what? Nobody reaches out to you and say, can I get an interview? But if someone hears something egregious about you, suddenly everyone knows how to contact you to get a story. That's the world in which we live. So we have enough people in the building right now. We had about 3,500 people. And money can't get you to heaven. Hey, let's talk about this crazy talk too. So people say, hey, God is punishing me. That's why my father died and I'm dealing with this crazy scenario. God is doing that. So when Nipsey got shot in his head, that was God's plan because he got something special going for him. I didn't say that. That's what people say. His family say this. When Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter, they said, man, God had a special plan, took him and his daughter because he knows he loves his daughter so much. They took him and his daughter. They said that God's special plan. So one man could die in a helicopter, another man could get shot in his head. But something bad happened to me. Oh, God punishing me. But them, he had a special plan. That's why he got shot in the head and that's why he died in a helicopter. So y'all could miss me with all your spookisms and speculations about God. If you hate me, you just hate me. That's it. That's it. Keep it like that. Just keep it 1,000. If you hate me, you hate me. But all of this, you know what's in God's mindset and all. Nah, send that to another channel where people are open to express their hate for me. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll say this much to you guys to address the elephant in the room. This is out of respect and love to the people that follow me. Not to the people who came over here just to speak negative and do their thing. First of all, thank you all for sending me so much positive messages, sending me positive embrace. Thank all my brothers and sisters that called me to just show me so much love and support. And so I did this live stream not for the detractors. I have nothing to prove to the people that's talking crazy. I did this live stream for my good brothers and sisters who automatically is like, yo, I'm rocking with you. I love you. I don't give a damn, this, that, and the third. I just want you all to understand that if there's any legal issue that I'm dealing with, it doesn't behoove me to speak on it at this hour because I have a defense team, plural. Probably the best in the goddamn country, may I add. But I have a defense team that I would be circumventing or undermining their ability to render the services that they are obligated to fulfill on my behalf by speaking. So I know in the world of YouTube court, yo, if something happened, just talk about it. But in the legal world, it don't work like that. In the legal world, when you got a legal defense team and things have been said, you just allow the things that have been said to be said, and that just gets dealt with accordingly. You don't open your mouth, you don't speak. So what I will say is my defense team will be putting out a statement on my behalf, perhaps even an interview, and they'll get it in. But out of respect to the people that love and support me, not the trolls. We know who you are. The second you hear something bad about me, you do videos. You see all the good going on, you don't do nothing. I thought you died. You heard something bad? I'm like, oh, they resurrected. They're alive. You think they're watching you because they're concerned with you. You think they're watching you. You think those views you getting, oh man, they love what I'm doing. Start talking about yourself again and see how many people listen to you. When you talk about me, they listen to you. It gotta really fucking hurt. You hate me, but you know what? You need me because you monetize those shit. If you hate me so much, don't make money off of my name. Don't collect money talking about me. Don't put advertisements in your YouTubes. If you hate me so much, don't make money off of my name. Real talk. If you hate me that much, don't make money off my name. How about that? You hate me so much. But you know, I'm blessed and highly appreciative of everybody that shows love and support. But like I said, this stream is not for the detractors and for the trolls. This stream is for the people that really show me love. I want them to understand, if they haven't taken it into consideration, that it's not in my best interest to speak about any specific parts or details of anything, any allegations that's been made. It's not in my best interest. You know, you don't drop a bag for people to work on your behalf so you can circumvent their abilities, so you can jump right in. If you think I don't want to go all the way in and say things and represent myself a certain way, then you're bugging. But there's instances in time where you have to fall back. Sometimes when I talk to my publicist, I want to do stuff a certain way, and he'd be like, no, you can't do it that way. And what the hell did I hire him for? Now, I got my own opinions. I formulate my own views. But at the same rate, it's a team effort. So if somebody is in your corner that specializes in that which you're discussing, sometimes you have to exercise a certain level of humility, because that's what they're in your corner for. You can't bow down and subject yourself to the world of public opinion and compromise the integrity of the mission that people are in your corner to fulfill. So time will tell. I promise you that. Time will tell what's going on. I'm very confident in the people that represent me, and it's going to work out. But again, this is not for people that hate me. This is not for the trolls. So if you're disappointed, see, he ain't say this, he ain't say that, it's because it's not for you. So get out of here, because it's not for you. You can cry and complain all you want. But for intelligent people will understand, yo, he's right. You don't go on YouTube and start attempting to outline this point and that point. No, that's not the court. That's not how we're going to do this. That's not how we're going to do it. So I hope you brothers and sisters understand. I want to go all the way in. And goddamn it, my life is a movie, and it's probably going to be a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had the documentary going. It'll be a docudrama, and that's still in the air. We still moving that, not in the air. Reality shows, that's still going down. But goddamn, son, this shit right here, when this a dub, man, and I get to talk my I'm gonna talk that and I get to talk my, and as always, you know, people say things about me, then they tuck tail when they realize, oh shit, that ain't the case. And then they just sit there and wait for the next thing. But my thing is, if someone says something about the trolls that be uploading all these videos, if someone says something about them, we would never know. Someone say something about me, I'm all over the news. It's a testament to all the hard work you do. So the wild thing about planet Earth is, you could work really hard and contribute to your community. And that's the build-up. So if something gets said about you bad, the turnaround is, oh, you're going to go viral. So you work hard and you build up your community, but nobody wants to report that or propagate it or upload anything. But you build momentum, and then you find out how much people actually know you. You actually find out how much people freaking know you when the shit starts going down negative. That's wild. So I'm like, wow, okay, I'm nationwide. So in every step of my life, the evolution is real, you know. But like I said, again, so I can reference this video and I can direct people to it. Yo, fam, it's not in my best interest to be speaking about anything in particular, because that's just not the way this thing works. You let people do what they do. You do what you do. You let the professionals do what they do, and you let time tell. That's what we got to do. You let time tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want a person to say, you let time tell. And when time tells, all the people talking crazy, guess what happens? They just go back in their world. No one's going to hold them accountable. Some people we going to hold accountable, goddammit. Because of shit that people saying, I'm like, damn, I'm about to start tuning in today's shit to find out about the situation. Because apparently they know more than I freaking know. You feel me? Yeah, so you know how the world works. You know, in this world, you out? Oh yeah. We can do that. In this world, you know what I'm saying? Almost. In this world, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is say something extremely bad about somebody, And that's all people need to take it and run with it. There's some things that if someone says something bad about you, automatically it just make you like this. You got to look at them a certain way because the shit is so egregious. So I get it. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. Sometimes someone can say something so vile, disgusting, and negative about you. It's going to make most people turn around like, damn, why would someone even say that about that person? It must be right. That's how this thing goes on planet Earth. Everybody understands that. So I totally get it. Shout out to everybody that just wants the right thing to take place. I'm down with all of that. I'm down for all of that. But again, you ain't going to hear me speaking about nothing. Not, at least not at this present point in time, not in this hour. And that's for the reason that I said before. That's for the aforementioned reasons that I put forth. It's just not in my best interest. And I would be undermining people that are supposed to be working for me in my best interest. So it is what it is. Yeah, you chalk it up. You got to chalk it up. It's just it's part of what it is. It's part of being popular. It's part of all of that. I'm talking in response to some people's comments. It's part of being popular. It comes with popularity. You know, when someone says something bad about you, it has the potential to grow faster than the things that you do good. That's just the way it is. And if someone says something extremely bad about you, it's the likelihood of yeah, I'm not. Why you keep saying I'm a Clippers fan? Why you keep doing that? Huh? I don't know why you keep thinking this. I'm New York Knicks. I'm Brooklyn Nets. Hey man. Hey, why my man always tripping, man? You might got hit with that basketball too many times in the head. Nah, why you want me to be a Clippers fan so bad? I don't rock with them.
LAC, I met Steve Ballmer.
Huh?
I met Steve Ballmer.
Hey, that's all right, though. Stop saying it.
I'm a Clippers fan. What? What up, bro? What's up, man? I'm getting older. I'm getting taller, too.
Not really. Just getting more. You're fitting her.
Rolls Royce Diaries. Do.
I gave you Clippers fan.
Hey, man, so blessings in abundance. You know, salute to my father. I love him dearly. You know, like I said, I'm glad we got that right. The whole concept of canceling, I got to understand what you people mean by that, because I truly work for myself. You can't stop my movement. And, yo, we turning up tonight anyway.
Bro, I'm 16. I'm in like over 5.
Hey, Rick, is we turning up tonight? We outside. Huh? Hey, we outside. We turning up tonight, you heard?
We got no physical education. I want to like do some shit where we have to go on to like raise money and shit, right? I raised myself. In under 30 minutes, I raised $2,000.
We outside. But yeah, this is Rolls Royce Diaries. So the program don't change. I'm still going to keep teaching and sharing my information. That's what this was about. This was not about talking about any allegations. This was about doing what I do. This is Rolls Royce Diaries. This is how we always do Rolls Royce Diaries.
Yo, would you be able to let me in like Tuesday? Yo, would you be able to let me in like Tuesday?
Yeah, you already know. So that's it. Blessings in abundance.
Yeah, you paid me for sure.
Thanks for the support. Alright, I'm gonna be back on live again in a few minutes, and we're gonna turn up a little bit more with the knowledge.
You're not gonna be able to go through.
Hey, I'm trying to make a video with that.
Genetics is what we're talking about, the actual strand, the type of plant it actually is, the way it grows. Is different types of genetics. So therefore, it's more so of what are we growing it for?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying, as in the purpose of what we're growing it for, there's different genetics for that.
Okay.
So well, this first go round, we're only growing this one genetic
Okay.
on hemp and this one genetic on CBD.
Okay.
But to make things clear, I'm asking you so I can help you out. How much do you need so that we are cool?
I just need the $4,000.
At this moment, that's not possible right now, Bobby.
Why not? Why is that impossible?
Hello?
That's what you told me. Yeah. That's what you told me to come send me back. And I just tell me it's not possible. You still there? Hello? Court?
Yes, hello?
Yeah.
Hold on one second. I'm in a dead spot out there. Yes, hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So you're saying that that's not possible. I need to understand why that's not possible.
Because I just told you that we already have made the purchase on the seed. I did not know that that was a contract already sealed and dealed on your guys' end as far as the company. I just stepped into the seat as the distribution for everything. The contract that you and DJ have made with the company, that's beyond me right now.
Okay, so
therefore, it's more so I have to follow by legal means.
Yeah, but that's
so then when I'm telling you, I clearly did not say that I was sending you the $4,000 right then and there, because the $4,000 would have been sent that day.
Man, this is not.
Sent that day, you would have been texting me or calling me or asking me anything else. So when are you going to send it?
Yeah. Well, if you had told me that I was up under that agreement the first time when you asked me that I want my money back, I would have clearly told you, send me my money back, all of it, because I wouldn't have paid that amount of money for the seed. That makes no sense. And not only that, I've been waiting on seed since May. Okay, and it's September, getting ready to go in October. I can't even grow this year.
Why can't you?
Because the weather is getting ready to change, Corey. This is Florida. I know this is Florida. I know the weather here. You cannot grow. You can't put seed down when you think you can. I'm around these farmers. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to put seeds in the ground and lose my crop. I would never do that.
Let me ask you. I asked you like this specific question. Why can't you?
I just explained to you.
You didn't. You said because you talked to other farmers and they.
No, I said the weather. I said the weather. The weather. That's the first thing I said.
The weather as far as like cold or as far as like rain or
it takes 3.5. It takes 3.5 months, like 110 days, for a seed to make a tall enough plant to be cultivated. We're getting ready to go into December, January.
We are in Florida.
It don't matter. I've been here all my life. I know how.
What do you mean it don't matter? So how cold? You talking about the cold then, right?
I'm talking about the weather, period. Once it gets cold,
this is what I'm asking. You have to be specific. Which weather? The rain or the cold?
Both. Right now.
Because if you're talking about the rain, hurricane season, we already damn near past hurricane season now.
I'm not talking about.
Yeah, 2 more weeks or something like that? Hurricane season is over. If we're talking about this,
listen to what I'm saying, Corey. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not talking about hurricane season. I'm talking about Florida weather. I'm talking about Florida weather, where it gets cold one day, hot. It gets cold one day, it gets hot the next day. That will kill your plant. It will stall the growth on the plant.
It will kill a THC plant, a high THC plant, not a hemp plant.
Trust me when I tell you, it'll kill the plant.
Okay, man, you're an expert at this now, right?
No, I'm around the people that's been doing this shit for a while.
They've been growing hemp for a while.
They've been
growing hemp for a while.
They've been
growing, but they not been growing this specific plant, right or wrong. So how can they tell you anything about this shit if they don't fucking know? This plant grows like whole.
Corey, you have never grown. You have never grown, Corey.
Right. I never grown. How do you know that?
You're not a farmer.
You're right. You're right.
Come on, let's be real. You're talking about my farmers. You're telling me about farmers that's been farming 5 generations, and you've never farmed one day in your life. I'm not going to risk taking. I'm not going to risk putting seeds in the ground and losing my crop. I would never do that. That's crazy. That's insanity. You don't do that.
Right.
The only thing you should be growing in the wintertime is crop that people can eat. That's the only thing you should be growing right now. You shouldn't be growing this. You grow this stuff. This stuff starts to grow in May and April. You don't put this stuff in the last season of the year. You're taking a risk. You're taking too much of a risk. I'm telling you. I wasn't born yesterday. I wasn't born yesterday, bro. I'm not going to take a chance and losing money for nothing. That makes no sense.
Understood. So this is why we have 4 or 5 different other farmers that's ready to grow, ready to start in October. Specifically told me that they wanted to wait until October.
No, but that's them. That's them. I mean, I hope they succeed.
But I haven't grown none in my life. But they've been growing all their fucking life.
You know what? I'm not questioning their.
I'm just saying. We're doing research. So are we? We are a research and development company. You think we haven't done?
But I'm talking about my money right now. I'm not even talking about their money. I'm talking about my money. I'm not gonna risk losing my money. That's what I'm saying.
Cool.
I can care about what they want to do. That's their business. This is my business.
But you just said the same reference, and I just told you one thing. That was it. It wasn't like an argument, a tick for tack thing.
No,
it was
I'm not
said one thing. I said this. That was it.
No, I'm not arguing. I'm just being very specific that I'm saying that I don't see any reason for me to put seed in the ground at the end of the season. It doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make any sense. You know, all of my farmers are telling me the same thing. Wait until next year. Wait until April next year. You see, because everything has to be done. You have to go in.
April?
Yeah.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah. Wait
a long time, brother.
It's okay. I can survive. I can survive to then. I just don't want to lose $3,000 worth of seeds putting in the ground, trying to make a harvest when it's not the right season. That to me is not smart. That's not smart.
Okay. Anybody tell me, well, you know, we don't micromanage anybody, so it's your growth. You can do how you feel.
Yeah, I just don't think that's smart. I wouldn't put not one seed in the ground right now. It's just not a good time. Not the proper time to do that. I ain't telling nobody else not to do it because they just want to do that. This company over here ain't done it.
Okay.
So now I just want to kind of get back to what we were talking about, the $4,000. You said there's no way for you to do it. I'm trying to understand why not.
Because the seed purchase has already been made, is what I'm telling you. We are expecting seeds within the next week or two now.
Say again?
Said because the seed purchase has already been made, we are expecting seeds within a week or two now.
Man, if you had told me that the old contract, you didn't disclose that to me. You didn't tell me that you was doing the old contract because we specifically talked.
I understand that, but I didn't even know about that.
That's not my responsibility.
I clearly said before when I even sprung it up. I clearly said that I did not know about it. I just stepped into the seat of the distribution. I didn't have shit to do with distribution. I didn't have nothing to do with distribution. The vice president does not have anything to do with this.
Yeah, but you could have told the president that you didn't discuss that with me. Had you discussed that with me, I would have had a different answer for you.
Understood. That's why I just discussed everything, and I even pulled your contract to read it for myself before I called you.
I mean, I got my contract. I can read the contract to you.
Exactly. So therefore, this is why I corrected the things before I even called you, so I know exactly what.
But you just called me and told me. You're supposed to call me and tell me that, hey, Bobby.
I didn't know shit about it. I just fucking told you that
on the phone.
I didn't know shit about your contract. Is what I just told you.
That's not, man. Corey, you know that shit's not acceptable, man. That shit is not acceptable, bro. That's not acceptable because that's not how you do business, man. That's not how you do business.
But even when I asked you, about your contract, I asked you, did you want your money back right now?
I did not want the money back because I wanted my seed. However, if you
understood, if you keep saying the same thing, you want your seeds, they're coming. If you do, wait one second. I told you that you can get your money back right now, clearly. And then right after that, we clearly had a conversation about
correct. We did have
how you.
You never told me that I was paying at the price of $35. Corey, you never told me that. You never told me that.
You told yourself that when you signed the contract.
No, you told me $1,000 for an acre. Did you not tell me that? Did you not tell me that, Corey?
Understood. Yes, I did. And I clearly just told you that those vendors are not even fucking with us at all because they do not have the amount of seeds that we need. I just told you that.
No, you did not tell me.
I just said that.
No, you didn't. You didn't tell me that when I made the agreement with you to pay $1,000 an acre. You didn't tell me that. That's why I sent you the information.
I just told you while we were on the phone now that vendors that I said was for $1,000 because the seed purchase has already been made. Now, if you want to take this in the legal terms, you want to do this on the legal terms or anything of that nature, we can go about that as well, Bobby. But I like you as a person. I don't want to go that way. This is why I'm asking you, how much money do you need from me? Because I cannot give you the $4,000 right now.
Legal terms.
Yes.
Did you just say legal
contract? Yes. As far as what do you mean?
I didn't know we were even going down that road.
And you are yelling at me, and I'm clearly trying to conversate with you. I'm clearly trying to literally have a simple conversation. You're telling me about this $4,000 that I told you that I cannot pay back. So let's move forward. And how much do you need?
I just told you what I needed.
You need the whole $4,000. I apologize at this point, Bobby. The seed purchase has already been made.
You see, let me just share something with you on this invoice that I have. This invoice that I have has seeds, one quality, $7,000. It doesn't state anything about the price inserted for 35 pounds. It doesn't say any of that on this invoice. I'm looking at the invoice right now. And it doesn't have any of that on here. Can you send me that agreement that I supposedly had signed, Corey?
Yes, I will. I will find out and I will talk to DJ and Loria because she handles all the contracts at this point. And I will find out exactly what has been said, exactly what's been signed, exactly what's going on. And I will let you know.
Yeah, because this is just not. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. I've been waiting since May for seeds, and then I got to wait an extra 2 weeks to get seeds. You told me last time, 2 weeks ago, that it would be a week and a half before we get seeds. Now you tell me another 2.5 weeks. So, I don't think you even know when the seeds coming. This is ridiculous, man. This is not good, man. I mean, I'm talking about a company that I felt real comfortable with and being a part of, and now you're telling me that not only is the agreement that we made on the phone verbally ain't no good, now you tell me the money is gone. That shit's not cool, man. That is not cool. That's not cool at all. I hope you
I'm not telling you that the money is gone. I'm telling you that your purchase for the seeds has been made. I'm not telling you that you can't get anything back. I'm not telling you none of these things. Those are assumptions that you have made for yourself.
So
I literally told you exactly what's going on.
All right. So, I mean, this is ridiculous. So, what is it monetarily?
I mean, if you don't want to be patient, you don't want these things, you don't want, I can refer you back for every single thing, bro. Even your membership, everything, if that's what you really, really want. Or we can be patient, we can do this the right way, we can be partners on this thing and work with each other and not pressure us. Because we're going to get it. We want it just as bad as you do, bro. We want it just as bad as you do, bro. I swear we do.
Here's the issue, okay? I have a lot of things going on over here that I was supposed to have my seeds a long time ago. I was supposed to be in the field putting seeds in the ground. I should have already had a harvest, okay? So I'm just letting you know that what you're telling me is just not good business. I mean, it's not good business. You're supposed to communicate with people and tell them things that you have not been communicated with. Not one time. Somebody should have called me and told me, hey, Bobby, this is the amount that you agreed to back when. Are you sure you want to go through with the contract? That's what should have happened. That's what should have happened. You should have told DJ that you told me an agreement for $1,000 an acre. That's what should have happened. Then I wouldn't have no problems. I wouldn't even be saying what I'm saying right now.
I literally just told you that's what I did. I didn't have no information about a contract until today. Until you
DJ should have been the one talking to me. If DJ is the one that's handling everything, he should have been the one telling me all this shit, not you. So yeah, so I'll be. I mean, it's not good business. You're supposed to communicate with people and tell them things that you have not been communicated with. Not one time. Somebody should have called me and told me, hey, Bobby, this is the amount that you agreed to back when. Are you sure you want to go through with the contract? That's what should have happened. That's what should have happened. You should have told DJ that you told me an agreement for $1,000 an acre. That's what should have happened. Then I wouldn't have no problems. I wouldn't even be saying what I'm saying right now.
I literally just told you that's what I did. I didn't have no information about a contract until today. Until you
DJ should have been the one talking to me. If DJ is the one that's handling everything, he should have been the one telling me all this shit, not you, because you didn't know the agreement that we had. I'm not faulting you at all. You're not responsible for that. I'm not faulting you. I'm just saying communication would have been like priority, because people, come out of their pocket with their money. That you don't know the circumstances. My circumstances right now is not like yours. I'm sure. I'm still dealing with a case over here. You know what I'm saying? That I need capital to deal with. You feeling me? So it's not like, I'm not mad at you at all. I'm not mad at anyone, but I'm upset because the communication is zero. It's not great. Unless I call you guys, I don't get no calls. Now, I have to admit, you did call me out the blue, a few weeks ago. I was happy to hear from you. But prior to that, I hadn't heard from you guys in months. Nobody. And that's, not only, you got, man, I've invested into the company. And I haven't heard anything about the investment. Nothing. So, you got to understand, bro, we got money tied up with the company, Growing Farms, and we don't hear from Growing Farms about nothing. Now, you can't sit and tell me that what I'm saying to you is wrong. Because if your money was
understood. So let me ask you this then, Bobby. Let me ask you this. Okay. So just a quick a breakdown. Even though, granted, the communication has not been the best. Yes, it has not been. But have we not had conversations? Did you not have conversations with DJ as well?
I had one in the last 3 months. I've had one conversation with DJ. One conversation.
Okay, understood. And then even on that aspect, what was the conversation about? Probably when seeing when was the seeds coming. He probably told you we were waiting. Then on top of that, once I gave you a call and I checked up on you just as a friend, because I wanted to see what was going on to make sure that everything was okay with you. And then we got into the business aspect. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to check up and make sure that everything is okay on the business.
I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. So did my wife.
Exactly. So even on the aspect of, I understand the communication is not all the way back there, but how much information do you really been wanting to get as far as like your investment? Because your investment, does Walmart or does Netflix or anybody that buys shares contact them about their investment?
Every quarter you get a statement.
Every quarter? Is it a brand new quarter that's coming up in October?
No.
You got it is.
We invested back in May.
Which was the third quarter.
No.
The quarter that we're coming.
That was the second quarter.
See, that we have every quarter, right?
May is the second quarter. You only get 4 quarters in a year. Remember, I come from the financial world. So May will be the second quarter.
I understand what you're saying, but we do it in tri-merge. So as in the tri, you have 3 quarters, right?
You get 4 quarters in a year. You can't do 3 quarters in a year. You get 4 quarters in a year.
Yeah, my bad. You're right. You are totally right. I apologize.
Any company that sells any kind of stocks, any company that sells stocks, your interest, you get an invoice every 3 months. Every 3 months on time. You don't have to get a call, but you got to get something in writing to show your investment. And so I've been looking online where the information used to be posted. Don't see anything no more.
Understood, because that's because we're switching over the investments into the hemp coinage, which comes out October 15th.
I understand, but for no communication about that, that's another 0, because no communication was made.
Oh, we are talking about October 15th. How can we make a communication about something that's not even fully working yet?
Well, because the first...
How do we know that we're going to do this fully if it's not even fully working yet? Why would we communicate about something that maybe?
Well, Corey, you don't have to be defensive. All I'm asking you is
communication. I'm just asking a question.
Right? Well, let me answer that. Okay, so if the second quarter came in May, then you have May, June, July, August. No communication on the investment in August. We're in September. You're ready to go into October. So again, no communication. I just want you to know, bro, I'm not against what you're doing. I'm for you. But you gotta do better with communication. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? We're grown-ups. We're grown-ups. We've invested our money. I've made millions of dollars with the investments. So this is not something new to me. I don't want you to think I'm trying to pound down on you. I'm not. But I just want you to understand, if you're doing business, you've got to communicate with people, bro. That's how it works. That's how you keep a good name. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep a good name unless you communicate with people. You know what I'm saying? I want the best for Going Farms. I want the best for you. But if you're not giving me the best, then I don't expect the best. I expect what I get from you. And if it's no communication,
too, and I want the best from you too. And as moving forward, I will make sure that the communication is on board.
Yeah. So right now, you know, I appreciate that. Trust me, I appreciate that, and I'm thankful to hear that. But like I said, I'm still in a financial gridlock right now, and based on our last communication, that's what I would have an expectation for. So you're telling me that that's not available. Well, tell me what is available that I can get my hands on.
It was more so of I kind of needed a number from you so I can work something with our funding department and see how much I can get to you.
So you know what I need, okay? So let's say half of that.
All right. Half of that, okay. I can talk to the funding company and see what's going on, and I will let you know something by the morning. If not, be sending you that by the morning.
Okay. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. You know, and I don't want you to take anything the wrong way. I just, you know, there's a lot of things going on between my company and a lot of other things, and people that I have made commitments to, I have not been able to go through with those commitments. So I got a lot of shit going on this side that I got to clean up. I got a lot of cleaning up there. So, you know, this is not me angry or mad. I'm just trying to clean up some mess.
Understood.
Some mess. Yeah, I'm looking for that in the morning then, okay?
All right, I'll let you know in the morning. I'll give you a call, and we'll talk then.
All right, I appreciate it. Peace and love.
Peace and love.